Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you all?
Ma'am, good.
Good. I am also good. Beta, please keep the cameras open, everyone. Divyansh.
Okay.
Keep the cameras open, bacha.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, tell me, shall we finish geography or let us do civics?
Ma'am, geography.
Huh? Finish
Yes, ma'am,
geography?
geography.
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 Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning. Fine. Keep your books open by the time I'm connecting.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Please keep your cameras open.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Aryan. Okay, but do open, beta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning. Good morning. Right. What did we do yesterday? If you could tell, where did we stop?
Ma'am, land degradation and conservation measures.
Okay, we did the explanation and the reading both, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, you have said that you will make us to do flowcharts.
Okay. Yes, I remember that. I remember that. So, okay. This is Karthik sitting.
Yes, ma'am.
You're looking like Lanish. What to do? Okay. Two more topics and then we'll start with the flowcharts, right? Right, class?
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Hope you all have the notebooks with you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So the next topic that we have is
Soil as a resource.
Yes, soil as a resource. See, in class 8th also we have read about this topic. Now, how soil is a resource to us? Can you tell? How soil is a resource to us? Beta, all those who are in the class, please keep your cameras open, bacha. Karthik, Ilma, Kumar Parth, Fatima, Akshat, Vanshika, Ayush, all the Ayush who are there, Akshat, Dhanendra.
My camera is open.
No, some of you have not opened. I can see Dhanendra's camera is not on. Okay, fine. Adarsh. Yes, Pradyunsh, how can we use soil as a resource?
Ma'am, soil can be used in the agriculture field, ma'am, as a resource.
Okay, what else?
Ma'am, in the grazing lands, ma'am. Ma'am, it provides nutrition to the plant.
It provides? What does it provide? Okay. See, we all know that. No, Adarsh, you said something?
Ma'am, it supports different type of organisms.
It has, see, because we all know that the soil is formed from the different types of rocks that we have. And rocks, they have, you know, certain types of minerals in them, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
These minerals, they, you know, add fertility to the soil and allows the soil to give production to certain type of vegetation that it can hold. Or we all know that the alluvium that we have in the northern plains region, it supports, you know, it is a very fertile soil and it supports the agricultural production, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Right, so the minerals that are present in the rocks, they make the soil fertile, and this allows us to grow different type of, you know, crops. Fine. So soil is considered to be a very good, very rich resource, right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this diagram that we have, just a second, let me share the screen with you all, okay? Sharing the screen, huh? Okay, let us have Karthik read. Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Read, beta.
Ma'am, from the beginning of soil as a resource.
Yes.
Okay. Soil is the most important renewable natural resource. It is a medium of plant growth and support different types of living organisms on The earth. The soil is a living system. It takes millions of years to form soil up to a few centimeters in depth. Relief, parent rock, or bedrock. Climate, vegetation, and other forms of life and time are important factors in the formation of soil. Various forces of natural nature, such as change in temperature, actions, or running water, wind and glacier activities of decomposers, etc., contribute to the information of soil. Chemical and organic changes which take place in the soil are equally important. Soil also consists of organic, humans, and inorganic materials.
Okay,
On the basis of
that much only, only this much. So if I say that soil is a living, soil is a living component, will you agree to this?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why? Because it takes a lot of time for the soil to come in the form that we have it. See, they are weathered by the rocks are weathered, then they turn into pebbles, right? And over a period of time, because of the agents of gradation that we have, the weathering turns it into very fine, small, smooth particles, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So soil is most important renewable natural resource. Okay? It is the most important renewable natural resource. Then it is the medium of plant growth and supports different types of living organisms on the earth. If sometimes the question comes why soil is considered as a resource, तो आप ये points जो है उसमें mention कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? Anything in this to be explained? अब जैसे they are talking about various forces of nature such as change in temperature, actions of running water, wind, glaciers, activities of decomposers. They contribute to the formation of soil. I hope these points are clear to you. How temperature plays an important role in forming soil. Can you tell?
Yes, ma'am.
How temperature forms? How temperature helps? Any one of you? Shambhavi? Jaskirat, are you there? Jaskirat?
Ma'am, and humidity and moisture.
Wait. Jaskirat, are you there? Okay, he's not there. Fine. Yes, Sanskriti was, Shambhavi was saying something. Yes, Shambhavi, you said something?
Yes, ma'am, and humidity and moisture.
Yes, temperature because of the humidity or the moisture that we have. See, during during winters, the rocks that we have, they contract, right? During summers, they expand. So this contraction and expansion, because of the temperature variations that we have, the rocks, they turn into soil, right? But it is a very, it is not that, in a few years you get it. It is a long process and years, it takes years and years to change this rock, solid rock, into fine soil particles by the nature, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then actions of running water, we know the running water that it takes all these rock material with them, and then because of the weathering that takes place, because when the water flows, it takes rock particles with it. It cuts down the rock particles that we have, the mountains through which these rivers they flow. They cut down, they erode the sides of the rocks, and over a period of time, these eroded rocks, they convert into soil. Wind and glaciers, again, wind helps in the weathering of the rocks. Glaciers, when the glaciers melt, they have some rocks also in them. The particles that come along, which are bind with it, when these glaciers they melt, they come down, they help in the making the powder of the rocks. Then decomposers, we all know the microorganisms that are there, they also help in it. Okay? Fine. Now, chemical and organic changes which take place in the soil are equally important. Soil also consists of organic and inorganic material. Okay? यहाँ तक nothing to be explained. No more.
Ma'am,
No,
how
ma'am.
chemical,
No,
Huh?
ma'am.
Yes, Parth.
ma'am, how chemical help in formation of soil?
बेटा फिजिकल एंड केमिकल रिएक्शंस नहीं होते हैं भाई, जो उनके अंदर जो मिनरल्स होते हैं, उनके अंदर जो मिनरल्स होते हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं रिएक्ट तो
Yes,
करते ही
ma'am.
होंगे ना. हाँ बस.
Yes.
चलिए. So on the basis of the factors responsible for soil formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical and physical properties, the soils of India are classified in different types. ये important question है. What are the basis for the classification? Which factors are responsible for the classification of different soils? Shall I write this question? Factors are responsible for the variety of soil that we have. ठीक है? Written? चलिए. I hope all have written this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please repeat this question?
I wrote it on the screen, no? So now to I have erased. Write down. Can anyone repeat this question? Those who have written?
What factors are responsible for soil formation?
Mention the factors that are responsible for soil formation or what factors are responsible for soil formation. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
चलिए. Classification of soils. India has varied relief features, landforms, climatic reliefs, and vegetation types. These have contributed in the development of various types of soils. ठीक है. चलो. Can we have Ashish Yadav reading? Ashish Yadav, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Please read, beta.
Ma'am, from classification of soil,
Yes.
India has varied relief features, landforms, climate reliefs, and vegetation types. These have contributed in the development of various types of soil. Alluvial soil. This is the most widely spread and important soil. In fact, the entire northern plains are made up of alluvial soil. These have been deposited by three important Himalayan river system, the Indus and the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. These soils also extended in Rajasthan, Gujarat through a narrow corridor. Alluvial soil is also found in eastern coastal plains, particularly in deltas of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri rivers.
Fine.
The alluvial
Fine,
soil
fine.
consists.
Wait. Thank you, Ashish beta. See, if we talk about alluvial soil, it is the most widely spread and important soil. Entire northern plains are made up of alluvial soil. Then, how these soils are formed? They are deposited by three important Himalayan river system. हम लोगों ने class 9th में river system drainage में पढ़ा था ना? I hope you all remember that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
तो
Yes.
ये गंगा, ब्रह्मपुत्र और इंडस जो है, इन थ्री रिवर सिस्टम की वजह से ये एलुवियल सॉइल जो है ये नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स में वाइडली स्प्रेड है. नाउ दीज सॉइल्स आल्सो एक्सटेंड इन राजस्थान एंड गुजरात थ्रू अ नैरो कॉरिडोर. बहुत ही थोड़ा सा पोर्शन जो है आपका जो ईस्टर्न हाँ, ईस्टर्न राजस्थान जो है वहां पे थोड़े से पैचेस में है, बहुत ही कम पैच में है एलुवियल सॉइल, ठीक है। वेस्टर्न पार्ट तो पूरा का पूरा राजस्थान का इट इज एन एरिड एरिया, बट जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट है थोड़ा बहुत जहाँ वो जो वहां पे जो भी एग्रीकल्चरल एक्टिविटीज होती है, इट इज ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ दिस स्मॉल पैच दैट इज अवेलेबल, राइट। देन इट इज ऑल्सो नाउ Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. These are the rivers that form delta. So wherever the deltas are formed, the alluvial soil is found in those areas, right? So wherever these, we all know that the rivers that originate from the Himalayas, they drain themselves in the larger water body, Bay of Bengal, right? Right? These 4 rivers, they drain themselves in Bay of Bengal. So when they drain themselves in Bay of Bengal, at that time, they form deltas, and deltas are the areas where the most fertile soil is available, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now,
Okay.
this alluvial soil, it consists of various proportions of sand, silt, and clay. These are all important in the sense they may ask you that what are the alluvial soil consists of, what is the proportion of alluvial soil. Fine. This way they may ask you. As we move inland towards the river valley, soil particles appear some. अच्छा, हम लोगों ने खादर और भांगर के बारे में पढ़ा था, if you remember in previous class. Do you remember? खादर और भांगर,
Yes, ma'am.
है ना। अब ये जो खादर है और भांगर, खादर और भांगर में डिफरेंस आप बता सकते हैं, if you remember that? Anyone?
Ma'am, khadar is the old soil.
Okay, khadar is the old alluvial soil.
Formed with the small particles called kankar.
Okay, and bhangar?
It is the new alluvial soils.
No, but you said vice versa. Khyati, you said vice versa. Khadar is the new alluvial soil and bhangar is the old alluvial soil, right? Right?
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये आपको याद रखना है कि खादर और भांगर जो है ये दोनों एलुवियल सॉइल का ही पार्ट है, बट जो भांगर है इट इज ओल्ड सॉइल। हम इसको ना एज के अकॉर्डिंग क्लासिफाई करते हैं, क्योंकि भांगर सॉइल जो है वो उस एरियाज में डिपॉजिट हो जाती है जहां पे रिवर जो है, रिवर का फ्लो स्लो हो जाता है, ठीक है। और जैसे जैसे रिवर जो है डेल्टे के रीजन के पास पहुंचती है, वैसे वैसे यहाँ पे जो है न्यू एलुवियम जो है वो डिपॉजिट होते जाता है, जिसको कि हम खादर बोलते हैं, ठीक है। So khadar is the new alluvial soil and bhangar is the old alluvial soil, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, in the upper reaches of the river valley, near the place of break of slope, the soils are coarse. Coarse मतलब खुरदुरी होती है, ठीक है, soft, बहुत smooth नहीं होती है। क्यों? क्योंकि ये वो एरिया होता है जहां पे से ये नीचे की तरफ आ रही होती है। जब ये नीचे पहुंच जाती है तब जो है आपको कंप्लीटली फाइन पार्टिकल्स मिलते हैं, ठीक है। Such soils are more common in Piedmont plains such as Dwarj, Chaos and Tarai. तराई रीजन कौन सा है? ये आपका, हम ये जो तराई रीजन होता है, ये माउंटेन बेल्ट जो होती है ना, उसके नीचे का जो एरिया होता है वो तराई रीजन कहलाता है, ठीक है, ठीक है।
ओके मैम।
तो ये जो तराई रीजन, हाँ, कह रहा है कि जो ये कोर्स सॉइल जो है एलुवियल सॉइल, ये हमें तीन एरियाज में मिलती है, ये द्वार, चाओस और तराई रीजन्स में, ठीक है। क्लियर? Underline these
Yes,
things.
ma'am.
Is important. It is important. Okay, underline.
Ma'am, what are Dwarj and Chaos?
बेटा ये इसको ना एरियाज को कैटेगराइज करा हुआ है, उस नाम से बुलाते हैं इनको, ठीक है।
Okay, ma'am.
जैसे पिडमॉन्ट प्लेन्स हम किसको बोलते हैं? फुट हिल्स होती है ना, जो निचला इलाका जो होता है उसको बोलते हैं, ठीक है। क्लियर? माउंटेन्स का जो लोअर पार्ट होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज पिडमॉन्ट एरिया। नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम द साइज ऑफ देयर ग्रेन्स or components, soils are also described on the basis of their age. According to their age, alluvial soils can be classified as old alluvial and new alluvial. बेटा ये क्वेश्चन इंपॉर्टेंट, ये पार्ट इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज दे आस्क यू गिव three difference between old alluvial soil and new alluvial soil. They don't tell you khadar bhangar. They ask you which are the two types of alluvial soil that are found. Give any 3 points of difference between the two. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the
Yes.
bhangar soil has got more concentration of kankar nodules than the khadar. It has more fine particles and is more fertile than the bhangar. जितना ज्यादा नया एलुवियल सॉइल होगा उतना ज्यादा वो फर्टाइल होगा, क्योंकि सारे मिनरल सब कुछ उसी के अंदर होंगे, और जैसे जैसे वो पुराना होता जाएगा क्योंकि उसको यूज किया जा रहा है, वैसे वैसे उसके वो कंपोनेंट्स खत्म हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. ओके. कैन वी हैव धनेंद्र प्रताप रीडिंग? Dhanendra, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ बेटा, please read.
Ma'am, black soil.
No. Alluvial soil as a whole.
This is the most widely spread and important soil. In fact, the entire
Beta, Dhanendra, are you not properly awake from your sleep? Are you still sleeping? Huh? Beta, we have to read from here. Alluvial soils as a whole are very fertile. We have read that part. Okay?
Okay. Alluvial soil as a whole are very fertile. Mostly these soil contain adequate properties of potash, phosphorus acid and lime, which are ideal for the growth of sugarcane, paddy, wheat and other
cereal and
pulse crops. Due to this high fertility, region of alluvial soil are intensively cultivated and densely populated. Soils in the drier
areas.
Soils in the drier areas are more alkaline and can be produced after
can be productive
after proper treatment and
irrigation. बस हम इतना ही that's it. इतना ही पढ़ेंगे. अब हम आते हैं फटाफट से उस पे आ जाते हैं, किस पे? फ्लो चार्ट पे. ठीक है. टेक आउट योर नोटबुक्स.
Excuse me, ma'am.
जी बेटा प्रद्युष.
Ma'am, what is paddy?
पैडी राइस क्रॉप बेटा. राइस के क्रॉप को बोलते हैं ना पैडी क्रॉप. हाँ. चलिए. हाँ जी ईशान, व्हाट यू वांट टू से?
मैम एक बार खांगा या भांगा फिर बता दीजिए.
देखो बेटा, खादर जो होती है वो नई एलुवियल सॉइल होती है. एज पर द एज क्लासिफिकेशन होता है ना, ये नई एलुवियल सॉइल होती है. नई इसको हम इसलिए बोलते हैं एलुवियल सॉइल क्योंकि ये जब भी जो नदी जो है वो बड़ी लार्जर बॉडी में जब जाती है तो वहां पे खूब सारा जो है फर्टाइल सॉइल छोड़ के जाती है वो. ठीक है. डेल्टिक रीजन में तो ये जो है आपका फ्लड प्लेन्स जो होते हैं ना वहां पे पाई जाती है ये. ठीक है. खादर और भांगड़ जो है वो ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम जो है ड्यूरेशन उस क्या होता है कि वो पुरानी सॉइल हो जाती है जो कि बहुत ज्यादा क्लोज उसमें नहीं मिलती है. ठीक है. प्रॉक्सिमिटी में नहीं मिलती है वो. ठीक है बेटा. ठीक है ईशान.
ओके मैम.
और भांगर जो होती है, भांगर जो है क्योंकि वो पुरानी सॉइल होती है तो वो लेस फर्टाइल होती है, और खादर जो है वो नई सॉइल है इसलिए वो ज्यादा फर्टाइल होती है. ठीक है. जब हम बात करते हैं सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी की तो वी ऑलवेज से दैट द खादर सॉइल इज मोर फर्टाइल देन दी भांगर सॉइल. गाने कम कर लो बेटा. Who is this? Where has the screen gone? Just a second. Beta, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Write down the first heading. This is the first flowchart, right? It is about I hope it is the screen is clear to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Distribution of resources on various bases. ठीक है, इसमें सबसे पहले आपका आएगा ओरिजिन ऑन वेरियस बेसिस, हमने यहाँ लिख दिया है. फिर on the basis of origin they are classified as, then on the basis of exhaustibility, and then ownership, fine. Now on the basis of origin it is categorized into biotic and abiotic. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Yes, ma'am.
on the basis of exhaustibility, it is
Ma'am, renewable and non-renewable.
very good, renewable and non-renewable. Fine. And on the basis of ownership, they are categorized as
Individual,
International,
okay, I and D.
community, and individual.
Individual. Wait. On the basis of ownership, they are categorized as individual, community, national, and international. Right? This is written.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the third basis that comes is on the basis of status of development. ठीक है, status of development में they are considered as potential, sorry, as potential, then developed,
resource,
yes, very good.
And stocks.
Huh?
Reserves.
Stock
And stock and reserves.
reserves, very good.
reserves,
Yes, reserves, stock and reserves. Fine. This much done, everyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now renewable. is further categorized into?
Ma'am,
Yes.
and what you have written in status of development, fourth point. Ma'am,
Reserves.
R1.
RESERVES. Reserves.
Okay.
Fine.
Ma'am, can you please scroll up?
Okay. It are done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Huh?
1 minute, please.
Okay. It are done? It are done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Okay, okay, okay.
Ma'am, what is written below stock?
Below what?
Ma'am, stock.
Reserves. RESERVES. Wait, let me. Reserves. I hope now it is clear. Right?
Yes, I'm done.
Done? All have done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, fine. Now, next, I think we hardly have time. Do we have? Okay. So next heading you write land utilization. Land utilization written.
Yes, ma'am.
It is further categorized into 5 categories. Okay. Forests, land not available for cultivation, and other uncultivated land. Fallow lands.